On this week's Facility Friday, we are highlighting the Jack Ingram Field at Pfeiffer University. Home of the Pfeiffer softball team, the field is named after former Deputy Athletic Director and softball program founder Jack Ingram. The facility was built in 1977 as Ingram took over as the team's head coach. Ingram would serve as a head coach from 1977 to 1992 and also took the reins for the 1996 season. He guided the squad to 14 consecutive playoff appearances, 4 regular season and tournament championships, and 3 state championships.
Started the program, we didn't have a field, and we basically went around, looked around, and found an area that we thought would be good for a field. And the first year that we had the team, we just had propped up backstops and an understanding that any ball that hit the street on a fly was a home run, and anything that rolled into it was a ground rule double. And so, we kind of got through the first year, and then we had it fenced in. But the person who is so instrumental in this field looking as good as it does today is Monty Sherrill, who is our current coach. He came in I think 2015. Monty was a student at Pfeiffer and played baseball for Coach Farabee, and is a extraordinary softball coach. Has won, I think, 10 state championships on the high school level, and those were at 2 different schools. His teams were twice named national high school champions, one by USA Today and I believe one by Max Preps. So when he came in, he really had a tremendous knowledge and has a tremendous following, and got hit the ground running. Now, my wife and I had the dugouts built there once they named the facility for us, but Monty has done so much with the backstop and the raising of the infield level, and just really manicuring the whole place. It is just beautiful because of what he's done. My wife and I have a little deck out in beyond the center field fence, and we can sit there and watch the ball game. So it's really good. We got prime seats for the game, and that's really neat to go and see them. And I had my players who are our teams, I should say, way back when, and it's probably been 20 some years since I've had a team there, but I've gotten to know every one of the players over the years, and it's really good to see them play, and got great memories there.
The stadium was previously named the Pfeiffer Softball Field and was renamed in honor of Jack Ingram in 1999.
Well, I didn't really have much time to think because they sprung it on me at the athletic banquet. They invited me to come, and my wife and my children were there, and I knew something must be up. And then they walk out holding a sign that says Jack Ingram softball field, and that was really neat. And they mounted it out, and it's the guy Monty Sherrill. In the last few years, he called me one day and he says, "Come up to the field, I got something for you to see." And so Nancy and I went there, and he has along the side of the left field fence where you can see from the rest of the gym parking lot and so forth, it says, "Welcome to the Jack Ingram Field," and the Jack is written in yellow, and it's pretty big. And so that's, a lot of people call it the Jack and something like that. So anyway, it's kind of it's neat that he's taking it on that way, and really has made so many improvements to it. But I mean, we had a nice facility, and he's just made it so nice. It's I haven't seen many of the other facilities in the conference, but I would think that it would be pretty near the top because of all of Monty's work.
Ingram's history at Pfeiffer has become more than words in a biography or an honored field, but has turned into a legacy. With the bond and prayers of the Pfeiffer family, Ingram was able to fully recover from COVID-19 in 2020.
In December of 2020, December 14th to be exact, I was hospitalized with a very bad case of COVID, and it was prior to the vaccines being available, and I just kept getting worse. And then on Christmas Eve, they put me on a ventilator, and for the next 43 days, I was on a ventilator. During the time there, I lost 60 pounds and had to learn how to walk again when I went to rehab, and spent a total of 82 days in the facility. And I, really wasn't looking good, but what the people, softball as well, but the softball players from way back in my time to the ones of today, they were sending out prayer chains and daily updates and everything. And I really believe the prayers from all of those that were associated with Pfeiffer probably are the reason I'm here today. Now I'm fine. It's been, I've been out in 4 more days. It will be 2 years since I got out of the hospital. I got out on March 5th and was, walking about 100 feet a day, and I was, just saying, well, I don't know whether I'll ever be able to walk again, but I'm fine now. I'm playing golf, but it was the Pfeiffer family, and they spell that with a Pfamily. But the Pfeiffer family was what got me through this. My wife's also a graduate at Pfeiffer, and she kept everybody updated. And it was, I'll run into people who I don't even know, but they recognize the name, say, "Oh, I was praying for you while you were in the hospital." So that was a really big deal for me to be able to get through that and to live longer than a lot of people were expecting. But it was the Pfeiffer Association there, and they are some very fine people. They really, really are.
Continue to follow the USA South as we showcase facilities across the conference each Friday this year.